Welcome back into space. Look at that. That's a new effect. Let's look at the smoke coming off the top of that. I've lost it now because I'm spinning around like an idiot. Look at that. That's alright, isn't it? So yes, welcome back to Elite Dangerous Horizons. This is Elite Dangerous Horizons, the Guardian 2.2 beta. As you can see in the bottom left of the screen. Now there are two betas out, one for the Elite Dangerous people who haven't bought the Horizons update, and one for the people who have bought the Horizons update, and they are the Passengers update, which is, I believe it's 1.6, which has almost all of the content that this has, but not all of it, and the Guardians, which is 2.2. I think the Guardians has some more stuff about the planets. The only thing that's different, I think, is the some planetary stuff. Now, the beta is what the beta is, and what they do is they reduce all of the monetary values of all the ships, and they essentially, you can buy any ship you want, and you can go and test all these various different things. Now, what it also did when I joined, it came up here and said, oh, there's nothing there, but it came up there and said that I had a Sirius permit. So I thought, right, I'll go to Sirius, and Sirius is down here. So lots of new interesting things going on in the game. A lot of improvements, tweaks, various different things. It's up too loud. And it looks great. One of the major things that they've changed is the starport, sort of just everything going on in the starport is just a little bit more interesting. But we'll get there in a second. You see a couple of other bits that they have changed. So let us jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
As you can see, it's telling you various informations about where you're going, how far away it is, whether it's in boom or whatnot, the security level, if it's a hostile power that runs it, and if you are clean or wanted in that system. It's new. This is new. Whoa! New hyperspace! It looks wicked. No longer is it in sort of waves. It does look great. Can't wait for some witch space action happening. The noise is different. Whoa! Look at the state of that! Wow, that's holy moly. Wowzers, that's pretty impressive, isn't it? There's somebody here as well. Who is it? Let's just go and see who it is. Commander Ish Amael. Harmless. In an asp. Come to Sirius as well in the beta, just because we can. I'll say hello to the dude at some other point. Wow, I've never seen a star looking so gorgeous as that. Wowzers. It really is something special. God, it looks amazing. I don't even know if you can scoop that or whatever, but I don't give a rat's donkey. Look at the state of it. Oh, look, there's some text in the top left from the cruise ship. That must be to do with the Passengers update. Now, I've never been to Sirius, obviously, because I've never been able to. Let's have a look. Go to the system map and have a look. What is in Sirius? Whoa! Look at that. That is a fucking huge star. Wow, Sirius B is not so much, but it still looks interesting. Look at, hey, and it's actually a that's cool. It's actually a real sort of graphical representation of the star. That's pretty cool. Sirius B, a bit smaller. Let's see what information it will tell us about it. What is it saying about Sirius? Nothing really. There's got to be a reason why we can't come here. What's this planet about? Gas giants. We can't land on gas giants at the minute, which is why it doesn't. You can't see my mouse, but down here on Lucifer, on this moon, it must be a moon, isn't it? No, it's around a star, so it's not going to be. It's going to be a planet. Anyway, you still zoom in, you can see what that is. Patterson Enterprise. That's interesting. Can I get to it without ruining things. A lot of stuff prohibited. Missions, tuning. Oh, look at this on the facilities. Interesting, new things. Crew lounge, auto dock. What? What the hell's auto dock? Tuning and missions. Oh, new stuff, new stuff. We like it, we like it. So anyway, let's look at Lucifer. I love this at the bottom now. It tells you what is on the surface, and they've done it so it is no longer all comma separated. They've put each thing on a separate line, which makes it so much easier to look at what's going on. Well done, Frontier. That's very good. I don't know if anybody ever asked you to do that, but that is a very good thing to do. Now, one of the other things we can do, interesting, O'Brien Vision has a black market, which is because it is Federation, and this place is Federation as well. Anyway, if we click here and go to planetary map, we could zoom in. What it will do, now you can look at what's on the planet and how it's looking, which is cool. Usually it would just come up with a sort of wireframe, yellow wireframe of the planet. This is cool, so you can look at various different craters and decide when you get into your, I bet you it won't, yeah, the resolution won't change. I bet you they'll change that though. The resolution will probably get better as we go on. But that's cool. Independent. Oh, that made a funny noise as well, didn't it? As did that. Interesting. A lot of new stuff going on, which we like. Not much is prohibited there, but obviously nothing else going on. Yeah, top unknown probes are. Lots of things there. Anyway, so that's new. These sort of high-res images of what is going on. So we're going to go and have a look at. Wow, that does look amazing, doesn't it? It looks absolutely stunning. The Dog Star. What the hell is the Dog Star? I wonder if that's a. I wonder if that is a tourism sort of location. We'll go to Patterson Enterprise anyway, because that's probably the easiest place to land. But we're going to have a look at the Dog Star, see what it is. Where is it? It's down here. I wonder if I can scoop this planet. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Probably get close to it. Wow. I don't really know what this Dog Star is. I'm just going to have a look at it because I don't know what it is. I don't think there's anything different going on with the unidentified, so I won't do anything. Right, we are bearing down on this. We don't have to get too close to it before we can draw. Don't say it because it will do it. That would be ridiculous. So let's have a look. Actually, yeah, we do. We have to get quite close. Oh, no. So 8 ships are flying behind us. That's interesting. At the very bottom of the scanner, the oh, it's not moving. Oh, it is. There's a new scale for that, which is interesting. How far away your scanner is. Right, let's just have a look at what this Dog Star is. I have no idea what it is. I think it's going to be a tourism thing. Drop now.
Whatever.
Dog Star. Is it a wreck? What the hell is that? What is it? Answers on postcard. Scanning it. It's tourist beacon, as I said. There we go. Cool, so we got some tourist beacon data download. Doesn't tell us anything other than what it is, but that's kind of cool. I think what you have to do with this, with these passengers, is you have to go to various different things. But I'll show you when we get to our first destination, Patterson Enterprise. Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive
Hold on,
charging.
we've got a message coming from somewhere.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit tweaked as well, the way that they get us into Super Cruise. Let's have a look at what this is. Aha! Thank you. Tourist spot 0204. The Dog Star. Great. Thanks for the insight. Other things that are in that we can see when we get there, we can't talk about. Other things that we might not talk about, but they're in as well. Actually, let's just have a look here. See if there's anything different going on. Combat aftermath. Did it say that before? Don't know. New drive technology. What the hell's going on here? The Sirius convention. What the hell is happening? So there must be. Yeah, new drive technology must be a tourist spot. That must be a tourist spot. So there's a lot more going to be popping up on your nav map, which is cool. A lot more stuff to look at. And when you have one of these passenger ships, which I do not, I don't think my ASP can actually take any passengers, but we shall see. We shall see, we shall see. It's slowing down quite a bit. Let's get there a bit quicker. I'm interested to see what this auto dock thing is. I wonder, what is that? Does that mean it's one of the only places that you can use a docking computer to auto dock? Or what else could it mean? I have not a single Scooby-Doob. Scrappy-Doob. But a lot of things have changed. A lot of things look a little bit more interesting. A lot of things. Gas giants are fantastic. Now we're actually behind the planet, that orbit ring. I always keep the orbit rings on just because to be fair, it just helps me know what the hell I'm doing. So let's get around from the planet. Hopefully it's not going to slow us down too much if we stay far enough away. Wrong. It's going to slow us down. Can't see it. When you get close to the planet, it refuses to allow you to go a certain speed. So we are further away. We're under the planet now. In the darkness. Helpful. Right, we should now be able to get to this in a timely fashion. Probably a bit too timely. Probably going to fly past it. Probably. Definitely. We have done. Okay. My bad. Let's head back. Sirius as well. That's interesting. Right, we're nearly there. Let's have a look. So yeah, the some of the drop now.
Whatever.
What is going on with these wedding badges? Is anything ever gonna happen with those? I hope it does, because otherwise it's just bizarre content. Maybe you'll have to get. Ooh, look at that. Red. I like the look of that. It's amazing. What the hell is this? Is there something just sitting outside? What is that? Whoa, look at the size of it. Jesus, that is huge. Cool. Oh no! Nope, it's crashed. It's crashed. And it's Hugo Chavez, the incompetent. That is hilarious. What is happening? That is funny as heck. What are you doing there, Beluga Bud? Should I just kill it? I don't think I should kill it. It's clean, and all sorts of nastiness will start happening. Why am I still going down? Whoa! Right, this does look cool.
Online.
Look at that flipping thing. That is pretty cool. I am liking it a lot. But it's not really doing much, is it? I best let me land and find out what's happening.
Landing authorized. Clear to land on pad 26.
Thank you. We'll leave Hugo Chavez to make his own way into FSP 6952. Let's get in here. Slow down. Anything interesting? Landing gear. Really? Does look a little bit more interesting.
Landing gear deployed.
No, nobody's asking me if I want to auto dock, but then again, I don't have any auto docking stuff. So let's just get down and in. Show you the content of the extras. Extra content. What am I loitering on? This is not my pad.
Caution. Stay clear of unassigned landing pads.
Wait a minute. Was that not my pad? Where's 27 then? Who's the Joker? Why am I getting fined? I thought it was 27. Oh no, now it's saying 26. Maybe it said 26 before. If that was my fault, then that's obviously my fault. Now we're coming in backwards. This is a real friggin' pain in the ass, isn't it? Yeah, nobody docks like this! Yeah, baby. Come on, just get on the pad, for Christ's sake. Oh my god. Just get on it. What do I do? Yes. That was ridiculous. I must have looked at 28. 26 or 28. Either way, I'm an idiot.
Disengaged. Welcome to our station.
So here we go, some new things happening. Shows you at the very top middle who is in control of the system. Also, you over here, you have all of your refueling things. You can do it quickly, same as what you had before. Advanced maintenance, you can then go into looking at repairing separate things. Why you would do that, I don't really know, because it costs so little and there's no time involved. It doesn't make any difference. Restock, same thing. If you've been shooting any of your stuff, you can restock it. Fuel store, same thing. However, we would obviously just go back and repair all, refuel all, and restock all if we had anything to do, but we don't, so that's not a problem. Anyway, that's advanced maintenance. That would take you through doing that. The shipyard is now here, outfitting is here, and library's in here as well. It's not making me go subterranean. Nice little 1 out of 9 indicator at the bottom there below the ship, which wasn't there before, I don't believe. New little icons. Ship transfer is obviously there in the top right. We'll look at that in a sec. What ships have we got? Lacon, Asp, Scout, Viper, Cobra Mark 3. And you can see the prices are completely nerfed. Whether they're 10%, I think they probably are 10% of what they should be. What they have done, which is interesting, is they've improved the information on the ships. So you can see now you've got little icons telling you what the hard points are. It tells you the capacity of the cargo racks that you could put in, etc., etc. And it tells you what you're going to get with your core internals as well. So that's better than what it was, and all the information that you can see there was already there as well. So all purchase options, what the hell does that mean? Oh, of course it was, do I want to switch? No, I do not. No. So we're not going to buy any of these because I don't think any of these can have a cargo, a passenger thing, which is what we want really. We want a passenger rack. Can anybody have one? We'll go and have a look anyway. We'll go to outfitting. 3, down we go. The old black standby bar. Yeah, that's not gone. That's still there. Would it be better if it was not on a black bar and it was just the standby icon flashing? Possibly. Does it make any difference? No, probably not. So here we are, we're back down here. Livery's not going to change, that's absolutely fine. Hardpoints we don't care about, utility mounts we don't care about. Core internals, nothing's changed, it's all the same. Yeah, nothing's changed there. Optionals is what we want. Oh, that's interesting. The Scarab vehicle slot's got a little icon. Let's just see if we can do anything with that. So, yeah, we just got 1 Scarab. Oh, I think we've got 2. No, that's cargo capacity. Idiot. Yes, there's a lot of idiocy going on. Right, we're going to want to get rid of a cargo rack because we don't need that. And let's just see if we can. Anything? Any hatchet, fuel? No. So that, I think that this ship cannot take cargo passengers, because that's just what I think. Now I'm tempted to have a look and see if I can buy another ship here and see if they can, but I don't really know. I'll show you the rest of the stuff first. Obviously, on the left-hand side here, these things have all now got some funky little icons. Commodities market, and it tells you, interestingly, well, usefully, that it is an industry economy. That's useful. Everything else on here, I think, is pretty much of a muchness. Nothing really has changed. If I'm buying that, yeah, nothing's changed. Everything's the same on here. But it does tell you that this is an industrial economy. The contacts we'll go to next. Just have a look at that. So here you have the authority. So the port authority contract, sorting out your fines. Obviously, I just got a fine, so I'll pay that. And I have, this is a Federation place, so I will redeem those Federation bounties. Trade dividends. That's interesting. That's new. Don't know what that is. Intel packages is new, and I don't know what that is either. So there's some new content around these parts here. Trade dividends, isn't that when you're in a wing and if one of you does some trading, you get a percentage of what that person trades? I think that's how it works. Can't change from general services to contacts, which is fine. So combat bond is going to be the same. Yeah, nothing there other than combat bond. Power. There we are. I've got 2 of those, so that's gone. Normal thing. I'm guessing if there was a black market person here, there would be a black market thing here, I think. So what have we done? Commodities, contacts, universal cartographic, same. All I've got is a little bit from Z, so nothing's going to happen with that. Crew lounge. Now this is interesting. This is for, oh, here we go. Look, this is interesting. Why? Oh, inactive crew. Oh, what is this? So, engage in contracts with skilled pilots for an indefinite amount of time. Pilots are well trained in the art of combat. They can be deployed in fighters or tasked to steer your ship when you're in a fighter yourself. Here we go. Ships that support fighter hangar. Anaconda, the Beluga, Corvette, gunship, cutter. It's interesting that not the Clipper, but the cutter. The keelback, which is interesting because they're not very expensive. You can get one of them. And the Type 9. So this is the whole thing about getting... Look at this Russell Crowe looking motherfucker down here. Look at this dude. Sort of on a bad day. They've all got that sort of EVE Online, like, jaundice look about them. Hello. Ugh, God, it's like a bad cast of Game of Thrones, isn't it? That's the Hound, clearly. Don't think he's mostly harmless. Yeah, I'm not sure about her. That's Jorah Mormont. That, yeah, I don't know. I'm just making things up. Oh, it could be Ian McShane from the last series. There, he's got a bit of a jaunty look about him in the top right. Yeah, that's definitely Jorah Mormont. Yeah, make your own mind up. That is the Hound all over. And that is, I don't know, that could be Hot Pie. Anyway, these crew slots are allowing you to launch a CQC, is that what it's called? Close Quarter Combat CQC fighter that you would add to your ship similarly to as you would add a Scarab Bay or something similar like that. And because my ship can take it, I'm pretty certain there's nothing on here. Yep, no, so you can't, but there would be something on here that said planetary, you know, fighter hangar or something like that. This isn't a high-tech world, so I wouldn't imagine that to be there. So that's another thing you can now do. I think you can do that in passengers as well. Insurance cost on this ship is 1 million. What the hell is that about? Nothing else has really changed on these other than the ability to put on passenger core modules, or well, internal modules. So you would have, like a cargo rack, you would have to put a passenger lounge in, and it's similar. It just takes up cargo space, similar to a cargo rack. I think, I don't know, because I don't have a ship that can frickin' take one, but I can take a lot of this spinning standby. Oh yeah. As you can see, this is the passenger lounge, and I cannot do any of these because I don't have any. I don't have any passenger loungy thingies. And let's just have a look at some of these that we could do. So you've got economy class cabin, business class cabin. Any more? Or a first class cabin. Interesting. All of these numbers for the payment of what you're going to get, they're all whack because this is just because it's a there's a luxury cabin. Because it's the beta, all the numbers are all out of sync. But you can imagine that luxury would be better than not. Let's have a look at this. So, transport the CEO to there. So they just want to go and look at all those beacons, plan your journey, get over there. A lot of passenger traits, does not react well to danger. Oh, so you have a passenger satisfaction thing. It's like Crazy Taxi, but in space. Crazy Space Taxi. It's a high value target, time sensitive. All these different things will affect the mission that you're going to do. God, and you have to go to all these different systems. Wow. Sounds like a lot of work to me. But you get some bits and bobs. Neo fabric installations. Classified scan data banks. Oh, excuse me, I'm not yawning. Just come back from a cycling trip in the New Forest. It's camping for 4 or 5 days. I'm absolutely shattered. I like that guy's blue hair. Nice hair, Lindsay. Anyway, so this is the passenger lounge where you can pick up all of these different passenger jobs, and I think that would be quite fun to do. I don't know what level ships can actually have the passenger module in. Have to work that out. I'm sure there'll be a list online at some point anywhere. So we've looked at the crew lounge for the fighters, so that when you get into a fight, and if you want, you can switch between them flying your actual main ship and you flying the fighter, or vice versa. So I guess you would want somebody pretty good flying your ship. Universal colours graphics stayed the same. Contacts stayed the same pretty much, other than it's changed a little bit, as we talked about. Just, I think it looks a little bit better, to be fair. Passenger lounge is the new passenger missions, essentially, which we can't really look at because I don't have a decent enough ship. And lastly, the mission board doesn't look like much has changed on here. I did notice that there were a couple of these that were blanked out when I was looking at this earlier on, because the rep wasn't good enough, and it just that person was just sort of darkened, and I couldn't even click on it, or it wouldn't even highlight. It would just fly over it, sort of thing. So I think they're going to bring that in, which is sort of interesting. There's no Empire contact on here, which I suppose you would imagine. As you can see, look, a boom data delivery for 5,500. It's nothing. I guess it's just because it's the beta, or maybe that's what. Whoa. Okay, so that's normal, sort of, for mining. I'm just trying to see if I can see any of these. No. I wanted to just see what this contact about trade dividends or intel packages was, but I can't because there's nothing there. So there you go. I don't think there's much more going on. To be fair, it just makes the game feel a lot better. Ship transfer, of course. Oh, I've disappeared. Let's go back in. So now you can, in the shipyard, do ship transfer. Now my only other ship is an Imperial Courier, my lovely little duck-billed platypus that it is, and it's in Gendi, which is where I've left it. Interestingly, this transit time of 29 minutes, and I would imagine that's 29 Earth minutes, it's gone up from 22. When I looked at this just before I did the video, I was in LFT 133 or wherever the last thingy goal was, and I've literally gone 3 jumps up to Sirius, literally directly up on the galactic plane, and it's added 7 minutes to the transit time, and the fee has gone up quite a lot more. Now I'm guessing this fee is low because of the beta status that we're in, so I'm imagining the fee to be higher than that, and the transit time to be oh, I think you can do it, yeah, you can filter by which is going to get you there quicker or not. Now I'm still not, I don't know, you know, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing that this is in, but I guess it's a good thing, because you could pay somebody that amount of money in that station to pilot your ship to where you are. I don't, you know, it's not inconceivable, is it? And if they literally just jump and ensure that they've got enough fuel to get there, it's okay. If you were doing it yourself, you would probably be taking exploration data, blah blah blah. You've got a fuel scoop, you've got to do it all yourself, and it's, you know, it would be a pain. Interestingly, that doesn't tell you how far away it is. I can show you how far away that is in a sec. So that's a 30-minute transit time. If we have a look at where it is, we're in Sirius sector. It's kind of nice being up here because this is our shit, isn't it? So let's go. Gendi is pretty far away, to be honest. Plot the route. Okay, so 145 light years, which in an ASP is, well, I'd probably do it in 6 jumps. In fact, we could have a look. But on the map, you can see how far away that is. It's quite far across, and then it is down into Empire space. So that it is kind of cool that this can now come in. I think it's a bit of a, do you know what? I think it's okay. It's not a bad thing. You know, because I've now got to get this Imperial Courier over to. Oh, what's that? Somebody there? Oh, look, Commander Retu's there. Over to Kun, whatever, to go and do some engineer stuff, and that is a long way for the courier to go, because the courier's FSD is shock box. And if we actually come out of this and go to, ooh, oh look, at the helm is me. That's kind of cool, isn't it? But not pretty cool. I'm only competent 43%, but helm, that's interesting. Yeah, this is cool. This is a little bit more info. Whoa, where's it gone? Yep, helm is me. Fighters none. SRV, yeah. Crew, no crew. That's cool. That'll tell you a little bit more about what's going on. That's good. But what we want to look at is this. Look at the engineers. And what have we got here? So yeah, I'm going to go back up to her. I have actually done that, so why that's not unlocked, I don't know. And I think I did. No, I've not done that because getting meta-alloys is a pain in the ass. I've obviously done him. I think he does something else other than pulse lasers as well. He does a couple of things. It's just a shame it doesn't tell you other than 3. Don't know why it doesn't tell you more than 3, because I know that Elvira definitely does 3 things. I'm pretty certain he does burst lasers as well. Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Anyway, I've got to get my courier to various different places to get it engineered, and it would be a flipping nightmare because the jump distance is horrible. So I'll fly the ASP there because it's got at least a 30 light year range, get it there quickly, and while I'm there, well, as long as I can do it, you have to have a shipyard to do it, so I'll have to just get close probably, and then bring the courier over, etc, etc, and then probably fly the ASP back somewhere to where I sort of want the courier to be again, and then get it shipped over again. So, you know, it's a bit of a, is it the right thing to do? Yeah, I don't think it's as bad as I thought it was, but you know, it's kind of cool. But there we go. That is a very brief overview of the differences in Guardians and probably passengers, just without the planetary type stuff. I think what they've also done is a lot of the actual planet textures when you fly into planets are a bit more interesting. I'm going to do some more planet stuff soon. I've not actually landed on any planets and got out with this ASP, which I want to do. I've got to go and find some meta alloys from somewhere, and just get back into it. There's a lot of good, interesting stuff going on in the game, and long may it continue. And I will continue soon till Relic.